Thank you for tuning in. Rice here, and this is the first episode of my after school series. This is a series of videos that I'm going to be doing in addition to my regular content. And the reason I'm doing this is because I feel like there's a lot of things that we weren't taught in school that everybody should know. And that's what the after school series is all about. Now, before we get into today's episode, I do got to give a shout out to the Rice Crypto Show sponsors who make it possible for me to create content. Monarch, Presearch, and BlockFinex, which is a new trading exchange that's going to be launching soon. Going to have links down below so you can check them out. And I also got to give a shout out to my boy Steve Wan for hooking me up with this very awesome Bitcoin flag. And we're just going to go ahead and get right into today's episode. Alright, in today's first episode of the After School series, I'm going to be talking about money versus currency and what is the difference. Money versus currency, the dirty little secret. First, let's start off by talking about what currency is. Currency is one, a medium of exchange, something that people accept to trade and barter with. Two, it is a unit of account, a way to measure the worth of something, whether it is buying or selling a good or service or valuation of labor. Three, it is portable, meaning you can carry it around. Four, currency is durable, meaning that it can withstand damage. Five, it is divisible, meaning that you can break this down into smaller amounts. And in the case of the US dollar, we have $1 bills, 5, 10, 20, 50, and $100 bills. We also have coinage like pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters. And finally, 6, it is fungible. Fungible means interchangeable, that each unit is the same as the next, that the dollar in my pocket buys the same thing as a dollar in your pocket. Now, let's talk about money. Money has the same 6 characteristics as currency: a medium of exchange, a unit of account. It is portable, it is durable, it is divisible, and fungible. But money is also a store of value. Let me repeat, money is a store of value. Currency is not. Money is designed to preserve wealth. It is a store of value over a long period of time. Why isn't currency a store of value, you ask? And that is a good question. Currency, such as the US dollar, the euro, or the yen, these are fiat currencies, and they can be printed by governments and central banks. And in the case of the United States, the Federal Reserve. The more currency that is printed, the more it dilutes the currency supply, making all existing currencies worth less over time. And that is called inflation, and I do plan to do a video about it. Now, the word fiat is defined as a decree or a formal authorization. Fiat currencies are not backed by gold or silver. In fact, they aren't backed by anything at all. It's backed by the trust of the government or by the decree of a king. And some people think that the US dollar is still backed by gold. Well, in 1973, Richard Nixon, something called the Nixon shock, took us off the gold standard, and the US dollar is no longer backed by gold or silver, making it a fiat currency. Our current paper and coin currencies are losing spending power fast. And this is because the supply is constantly being expanded by the banks, devaluing the entire supply. That is currency. Money, like precious metals, they maintain their spending power over longer periods of time because the supply cannot be reproduced or expanded by banks. Money are things like I said, gold and silver, precious metals. Currency can be printed, minted. Money cannot. Like government issued bills and coins, that is a currency. And this is the dirty little secret that they don't want to teach you in school. This is the con game. I call it the confidence game. Well, I hope you learned something in today's episode. And if you do like the subject of currency versus money, I do encourage you to check out Mike Maloney and his Hidden Secrets of Money. There are 10 episodes, and I'm going to have links down below so you can check them out yourself and get a more in-depth understanding of this subject. And as Mike Maloney says, your true wealth is your time and freedom. And we have been turned away from real money and fooled into using currency. So think about that. I'm going to be doing more after school videos soon in addition to my other content. If this is your first time ever checking out any of my videos, I do encourage you to explore my YouTube channel. If you like what I'm doing, you can support me by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. And as always, I encourage you to be the change by practicing change, and I love you all.